guys, what's going on? This is Mark with another review from Meta Seeker Reviews. Today we got something that is actually something I'm very excited for a few different reasons. One, it's one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. And two, the amount of time it took me to get this. Sure, if you guys can see the little support gang, you can assume what I'm talking about. But I am talking about the new S.H.Figuarts Kid Gohan, or as it says on the box, Son Gohan Kid Era. So let's go ahead and just look at this box real quick. You can see some of the accessories it comes with right in the front. A good little display of both the different haircuts Gohan comes with. Gohan with the Dragon Ball, Masenko Ha, little boot picture, the typical S.H.Figuarts back. It's actually a very nice comparison right there with Piccolo. And then some just more classic S.H.Figuarts box on the side. So yeah, going back to the weight, I'm sure if anyone else out there got this from Premium Bandai or Bandai's website, I'm sure you were part of the shipwreck. Yes, we got them. Took a while. But what a weird story that we'll all be able to tell now about these figures or any other figures that you got from that particular shipment. Luckily, absolutely no damage. They wouldn't send it out if there was any damage. But without further ado, let's get this thing open. All right, so we got it open. Oh, just knocked over my fig pin. Let's get it nice and good to go. All right, so yep, here he is, all open. Literally, I wasn't kidding. This is my first time. It still even has the little joint protectors in the case there. But yeah, let's just go over quickly what we can see here. We got a completely different hairstyle. Comes with 4 total faces. The Dragon Ball, Gohan himself, assortment of hand options here, and the Dragon Radar. So let me just go ahead and get everything here all out of the box, and then we can actually take a look at the accessories first. Okay, for accessories, let's start off with the hands. So to start off with the hands, we got a pair of open palm hands here. Maybe give him a Masenko. We have another pair of karate style pose hands. We have 2 almost semi-closed gripped hands. We got more open grippy hands. I'm assuming these are most likely going to be utilized with the Dragon Ball. And then we have one hand like this, which looks perfect for the Dragon Radar that comes with. And then, of course, the 2 fist hands that are included on the actual figure. We got this, the 1-star Dragon Ball. And this material is actually amazing compared to what I was expecting. This is like a hard, I almost want to say it's a marble. It's like such a cool material that you can like see the heat from my fingers touching it. It's like a cold glass. 1-star too, which is extremely cool. And we just got this last accessory that's still stuck in the box a little bit. There we go. The Dragon Radar. Let's see if we can. There we go. There's not much detail on here. You can see this could focus. There we go. So you can see there's the grid, the red triangle, the 2 indicators, which means there's 2 Dragon Balls very close by. This is great too. This is good for the I guess this is all part of the Namek saga, the Namek arcs, especially with the size of the Dragon Ball. But realistically, it's good for recreating any scene. All right, so let's start off with alternate face number 1 here. All right, so we have mad yelling Gohan. It's actually a great face. Really good detail on here. The cheekbones, the teeth, the tongue, the inside, the mouth, the eyes, the wrinkles around the eyes. It's actually pretty darn good. It's going to be the same quality on all of them. These are actually all great faceplates. So look at this one. This one's amazing as well. Scared. Piccolo, save me. All right, and then this one right here. This is what I came for. Technically, I'm showing off 2 things at once. I'm showing off the face plate, which is the angry Gohan, and the hair piece, which actually has a little ball hinge right here to allow for more posing when this is actually attached. And then before we finish up this little section, I'll just take out the figure so you can get a better look at it in full. And now I'll move on to articulation. Okay, so for articulation, I was actually extremely tempted to put on the different hairstyle, but it won't show the joints and everything as well as this haircut will. It's funny, I know at the support gang down there, both short hair. My favorite version of Kid Gohan, though, is the long-haired version, for sure. I also love how they chose this outfit. These other 2 ones down here are awesome as well, but this is my era of Kid Gohan. This is awesome for me. Okay, so without stalling any longer. All right, so to start with the head, we have the head is on a ball peg, which is connected to, as you can see down there, it's hinged. So we can get some pretty good range of motion. Goes, oh, just popped him off, but that's fine. This is actually even better. So yeah, we have the ball up here, which pops right into the head, and then we have this, almost looks like, wow, it is a double hinged, double jointed neck. That is, I haven't seen this in the Figuarts. I was honestly wondering why the neck looked so long in the package. That explains a lot. That really does. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It just explains the neck looked long in the package. Maybe you saw the same thing. Okay, so let's start off with the arms. Classic, I almost want to say it's like a butterfly joint here. Classic S.H.Figuarts. Everything here is going to be a little bit different, though, because it's such a small figure. We got the arm joints here, up and down, forward, back. We have a bicep swivel. Ball jointed elbows, which looks great for posing. Look at that mobility. Flex for us, Gohan. There we go. We got a just regular hinged, ball hinged wrist. It gives us a decent amount of mobility like this. The torso is actually separated mid-torso. You can pull it up to get some extra range of motion and then lock it right down in place. This might be one of the first times I've ever seen a figure have a belt that looks like it's actually molded into the rest of the figure. There's not much wiggle room on this belt at all, and I think it is actually one solid piece. I can't really tell. I don't want to like try to rip it off or anything like that, but yeah, that was really unique. So we got our legs here. We got the multiple layered hip articulation that S.H.Figuarts does. I'm sorry I don't have like the proper names for all this, but we got some hip extension To the side, we got this actual like hip bone in here. This layer right here that works as another articulation point. It's like a swivel, and it also just kind of helps hide the joint. We got single ball jointed knees. Sometimes with the other figures, they like to include 2 for the newer ones, but I mean, this figure is so small and you can't really do that. Ankles, we got same thing as the wrists. And then we got toe curls, in case he's taken off or something, like running. So yeah, while the figure is out, we might as well just go over the paint as well. The paint application on the face of this figure is awesome. This is a great looking Gohan. It's no doubt it's Gohan. The Dragon Ball Z line for Figuarts is, I think they do the best. I have a few Marvel ones, a few Star Wars ones, but Dragon Ball Z really takes the cake. So let's continue on here. Got some paint on, see, I think this is, oh no, you can actually tell this is a separate piece. I don't want to pop that up literally at all. It doesn't look like it's on there too well. That is definitely a separate piece of plastic, which is nice. Like I said, the belt is so hard to tell. It is so hard to tell if this is the same plastic mold as the rest of the pants, or if this is something that they just really tightened on there. Or if anything, it looks like, I think that's one piece. I think that's all one piece. So that's definitely paint. Right there, that's some paint. Red paint going over the purple. You can actually see the darkness to it. It's not the exact same color as the wrists, but that's really not the end of the world. There is, I want to say, almost no shading on the bottom half of him. No shading on the boots at all, just plain orangey brown. I wish that it doesn't necessarily need it. Could have been cool. But yeah, overall, this is actually an awesome figure. I'm loving this. Glad I could open it with you guys, because this is something I've wanted to do for, it feels like a year, because as I was talking about, the shipwreck. So to explain that a little bit further, people who don't have this figure or don't really know what I'm talking about, I ordered mine through Bandai Premium, and they actually had a shipwreck during a storm, or at least the ship that their cargo was on had a shipwreck during a storm where lots of the cargo was misplaced and damaged and all that. So it stalled the delivery by, I want to say, at least like 7 months for these things. They had to first find out to see if they were damaged, and had to see if, well, first find out to see if their units, their cargo containers were involved, and then had to check individually every single product to make sure that it wasn't damaged. But yes, without holding you guys up any longer, here I'll show you guys some good poses with him, maybe some comparisons with my other Figuarts, and then I'll send you guys on your way. Alright guys, so thanks again for tuning in, watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned a little bit about the figure. I hope you got the details you wanted, and I hope that maybe it inspired you to make the purchase. The last picture, by the way, is the first ever released base form Goku that S.H.Figuarts has released, so I'm going to use that as probably most of my comparisons, just because it holds a special place to me. It was the first one I ever bought. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Again, this is Mark with Metaseeker Reviews. And if you guys want more content, I'll be posting some soon. I got a lot of Pokemon cards to open up, Lego Star Wars I haven't even gotten into yet. and plenty of more Figuarts to come. So thanks again, guys, and catch us soon.